S.O.P. Hey! We're the Fandom Troop. I'm Sean.
I'm Titus.
I'm Austin.
I'm Hector.
And today we are watching episode 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. This episode is called Warriors. And so far, if you watched our last episode, you saw that this is not perfect. No, nobody's perfect, but you've got to work it. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of how everybody's feeling, and we're feeling that to different degrees.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to enjoy this Comic-Con presentation of Avatar.
I've heard good things about this episode. I've heard the casting's pretty good.
It's obviously the Kyoshi Warriors, right?
That's what I'm expecting is the Kyoshi Warriors. And since we've already got so much exposition, we rushed through everything, we watered down Katara, now I'm just ready to live in the world, so
Yes.
let's
yes.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Hector mentioned he was like, if there's not something funny in this episode, it's like, where's it coming? You know what I mean? So it's time to live in the world a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we've established this is not the original show.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to settle into this more and more as we go throughout this season. It's inevitable that we'll become more accepting of the thing over time, I think.
I don't know. I think I already like the 3 actors to some degree.
Yeah.
So I've already got a lot of grace for them. Kind of the overall world is where I'm like, that's almost background now.
Sokka went from a 1 to a 10 real quick on the scale of character.
Yeah, I
'cause,
jumped on board with him pretty quick.
Yeah, at first I was like, not feeling him, but then he started loosening up. I'm like, okay, there it is, and his voice really does fit it.
He does sound just like
Oh,
Sokka.
yes. Yeah. I was starting to get to the point where I was bracing myself to watch the episode, but now I'm re-excited again. I'm like, no. I'm ready to watch another episode.
All right.
Yeah, no matter what, I don't think I'm going to be bored.
Yes.
More bending.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited again.
It's just a Netflix logo.
Oh, is that the Pavlov? Oh my gosh.
Who dis? Zuko.
If you weren't sure, yeah, here's his song. If you didn't know.
Bum, bum.
Oh,
Oh, he's raging. He's raging.
The notebook didn't find the avatar. You did. Your notebook may have been useful in collecting your thoughts,
Oh, and
but your
took it?
unceasing effort is what led you to the avatar.
His notes.
Yeah.
He's a coward.
I don't know about that,
Oh.
but it's clear that this avatar is not what you nor anyone else would have expected.
I'm still the heir to the throne. That's gotta mean something. Even in this dustbin corner of the world.
It does.
oh, he's taking it.
He is doing this.
We did our part. We saved him from the firebenders. Now it's time to go home. Our duty is to protect the village like Dad told us to.
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang. And you're right. We do have a duty, and it's to protect the Avatar. Before I met him, I couldn't bend enough water to fill a thimble. And now look what I can do. And that's after a single day.
I know, it's crazy.
Dumb. Momo.
Okay. All right.
Katara, something's wrong with your bag.
Something's wrong with you. He's such a...
Deduction.
He's adorable.
My dear
A
Katara,
waterbending scroll.
this scroll
Yeah.
contains everything you need to know to begin your bending education. You should take what belongs to you. You are a waterbender.
I feel like
That
it.
is who you have always been and always will be.
Grand's got this omniscient energy.
Yeah.
Avatar Grand.
That's some questionable strategy there, Gran. You wait until she's in the world.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, straight on shot of Appa's cute head.
That's where all the budget for this episode went.
You see that fur cow?
Oh my gosh.
You wanna join us, Mama?
Momo?
Yeah. He looks like a Mama, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Just like how you look like a Sokka. Can I do that?
Bet you taste like chicken.
Whoa. Oh my god.
They are they
The
love the
transitions?
transitions.
Right.
This port houses the headquarters of the Regional Fire Nation Commander.
Zhao?
It is a hub.
I think
local
so.
information.
Oh.
Okay.
You want to ask a Fire Nation commander if they've seen the Avatar? If word gets out, everyone in the world will be looking for him. I could lose everything.
One thing you must learn is how to get what you want without divulging your true intentions. But most importantly, you need to have sticky rice.
I already do like Uncle Iroh a lot more.
Yeah.
I like Zuko a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, I was already sold on him. I don't know. He was just so whiny, and I
No,
was like,
he's
yep.
got the character
Perfect.
down for sure. He's more empathetic early on than the original Zuko.
Whoa. Check this out.
Sokka, should you just go in there?
Like, what are you doing?
Whoa, that was quick.
You are trespassing on sacred ground.
Stop!
There
You're
she
making
is.
a mistake. He's the Avatar.
Oh, come on,
There would
Katara.
have been signs if he was the Avatar.
No shot. Look right there. Oh, Suki. She's taking it. Already.
For 100 years, Kyoshi Island has remained safe from the ravages of war by keeping to ourselves.
We're not here to cause any trouble. We're not a threat.
Maybe not, but the next visitors might be. We can't start making exceptions.
We're not just any visitors. He's the Avatar.
According to you, and a few reflections
Oh.
of a statue.
Reflections.
Of your Kyoshi's.
Ooh, she's a non-believer.
I've been away for a while. But where I'm from, people help each other. I know I don't belong here. That's something I've been feeling a lot lately. But if you can help me, if I can learn to be the Avatar, maybe I could bring a place I knew. A world where people were happier back.
This Aang is so mature and wise.
Cheesy.
But I feel like the original Aang was sometimes like that, and then other times was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Suki, you're too young to know that there are many in this world who would take advantage of that kind heart.
I'm
That's
not too
true.
young. I just haven't seen the world.
I'm reminded that Kyoshi herself often benefited from the kindness of strangers.
I get it. I know why you wanted us off your island. I'd have done the same thing.
Oh my
It's a
god.
big responsibility, all these people's lives in your hands. I'm the guardian of my village too, so.
Oh.
You, how are you protecting
Thank
the
you.
people if you're here?
What? I'm not. I mean, I am. I may not physically be there, but still. I have to save the world first.
Oh, you do.
Katara, how does it go again? I'm protecting Aang, so I'm protecting the village?
Before she died, Avatar Kyoshi trained an elite force in her image. That tradition has been passed down through the generations. That is why I'm not just a warrior. I'm a Kyoshi warrior.
Get it right,
She's
boy.
good.
That's the kind of attitude I want from Katara.
Wait, see how Katara's reacting to this though? She loves it.
Please, excuse my nephew.
He's such a
We've been at sea
moron.
a long time,
Oh my
and our manners
gosh.
have grown as rusty as our anchors.
That was a good line.
Much less the famed dragon of the West.
He said the thing.
As my nephew was saying, we are in search of maps and surveillance reports. We're hoping to track schools of jumping shark squids. in
Those
good
sound
time.
terrifying.
I'm sure we can track down what you need.
Very kind. Commander.
Zhao. Commander Zhao. At your service.
Now wait a minute.
Oh,
I didn't even recognize who that was for a
Nice
second.
to
I was
put a
like,
bell
who
on
is
you.
that?
There's food in the village hall.
Girl saying
okay.
it's hitting.
What?
He really said, "Don't sexualize me."
No, but that did not work for me.
okay. That's the movement.
Oh, that's an improvement.
Yeah.
I better not see a drop, girl.
Oh. That's
I think that's like
Amazing! You're natural. You should be practicing too. The Avatar needs to master all 4 elements.
Maybe later.
What?
Avoiding practice doesn't mean you'll avoid the responsibility.
Ooh, read him for filth.
Gyatso used to be the one who trained me.
Oh, man.
Never really trained with anyone else.
We'll do this together. We're not going anywhere.
She's just too sweet for me. She's like too kind.
What?
Or you could just let me use you for target practice.
That's a little more like it.
Okay.
The kid's playing now.
Yeah.
Don't use your hands, bend.
Yeah.
Practice, practice.
Oh, that looks good. What is this sweet buffet?
Not home cooking, but
Wow.
They are mukbanging.
Are you really an airbender?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we about to get the trick. Oh, just getting a spoon.
A different trick.
Look, this touched his
I
wings.
thought he was going to do the air scooter.
That would be cool.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to do it. That seems like a hard trick to translate over.
That's his
Oh,
real
Yeah.
Building
JK.
bridges. That's how he's gonna be the Avatar.
Yes.
right. There goes the savior of the world.
I feel like that was lifted straight from the cartoon, but I might
Yeah.
be wrong.
Avoid it. We've avoided a lot of things by living the way we do.
Wow.
Oh,
You've
whoa.
stayed safe.
I'm gonna have a lot to say about
She's
this.
so into him so fast.
Yeah, she wasn't this down bad. Like he had to earn that.
He may be entertaining, but that doesn't mean he's not dangerous. He's a threat.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. Let's go. Oh, she's being a lot.
Batman.
No, she's being
Belle,
creepy.
Think about it. Made it myself. It's great in combat and hunting and
Hunting.
yeah, hunting. For tiger whales. I could run you through the basics if you want.
Man, she's intimidating.
Oh, whoa!
Sick. Fucking cool.
Us Southern Water Tribe warriors are known more for our hand-to-hand fighting and
Oh, no. You're asking for it, buddy.
oh, right now?
Does she have girl autism?
Okay.
What does that mean?
I know.
Get schooled. He
She's
just
so
walks
weird.
away. Wow.
She's so... She does not know what she did wrong either. She's like, but I won the fight.
Yeah.
Are you not proud of me? Do I not get praise now?
Have I not earned his respect?
Stop!
Oh, no.
Stop! Oh! Stop! Bow! Dismissed.
The whole class? For a boy?
That's really rubbing me the wrong way.
No, that was not right.
We're leveling Sokka up, though, so it's going to be less embarrassing next time, I guess.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Sokka has always had pull, so.
It's true.
Maybe I gotta go back and watch it. Was it this intense?
No, it was not. No.
Okay.
No.
No, it's more of Sokka making a fool of himself.
No, they're like panting. They're like literally panting.
Avatar Kyoshi, help me. Aang?
Whoa!
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
She gives
Ooh.
no. She gives no fucks.
I love how tall they made her. Accurate.
3 years. 3 years. There were times I thought I'd never find the Avatar.
But it's almost worse now that I know he's close. Because now the chance to go home is real.
Sometimes hope can be a cruel thing.
Zuko's less angry.
Yeah, he's super mopey. Sad boy.
You're getting the hang of it.
You need to turn your opponent's power against them. Reflect their strength.
Why does this feel so sexual? What the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
is going
it's so
on?
much.
They're children.
I didn't even glance at the rating on this TV show beforehand, but do we know what it is? Like, where are we going?
What matters is not the power inside. It's the will and desire. The heart. I've always wondered what the world outside was like, but I never had the courage to leave. I've always wondered what I'd find. Now I know.
Not necessarily.
Dang.
It's one boy, girl. Don't do it.
Dang, it's like summer camp.
Bell clanging. That's
No!
We have to go.
You hear it too? No, Sokka.
Someone's coming.
You must fill several roles, and many of them require unparalleled strength.
I think she's just tall.
She is just tall.
Damn, you're right.
Yes.
The way I see it, you and your men are the only outsiders here.
Oh.
Hey.
Whoa!
Oh, she flung his
Every avatar is different. We are shaped by the different demands of our times.
Do I have to figure this out myself?
That is part of the journey.
But what if I hurt someone along the way?
And how many have already been hurt because you haven't been here? Run away from your responsibilities again, and even more will be hurt.
You know, it is actually fun to see the difference between Roku and Kyoshi teaching.
And I will show you what will happen if you fail. Tragedy awaits the North, and unless you do something about it, another race of benders will be wiped out just as the air nomads were.
Wait.
Future
You
sight?
asked me what it means to be the Avatar. It means being a warrior. A mighty, merciless warrior.
Yes, I love her.
Okay.
Ooh. Look at them. How are they already comboing?
Because they had a trading sequence. And it was intense.
She just sliced his ankles.
Yes, with the fan.
Oh, Sokka, come on.
What?
That was cool.
You. I'm getting through one way or another. What happens to you is your choice.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh no. Whoa.
Okay.
PTSD.
No one's going to stand in my way.
Cue the avatar.
You wanted to know about the power of the Avatar.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I will show you what that power can do.
Oh, wait.
No.
Is
She
Kyoshi?
possessing him?
Kyoshi?
Kyoshi, no.
Whoa!
Kyoshi, no.
No, what? But we need Zuko for the rest of the season.
Wait.
She's gonna murder him.
Impossible.
Don't kill him.
This has got to be really confusing for Zuko. He's like,
And Katara.
He's been studying the avatars.
whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh, what? She is OP. That's no.
Well, now that
That's
Kyoshi's
crazy.
gonna save the whole island. Oh!
She said superhero landing.
Yes. No, I swear, is she on her knee?
No, she.
Oh my
She was
gosh!
on her
no,
knees.
yes.
Literally
May
like
as well
a
be
superhero
standing
right
up.
Oh no!
Oh. Water tension.
Oh. Shit.
This bending is amazing.
Oh my gosh, yes. Show us what a master can do.
Pull back.
You've got a nuclear bomb. Run.
This is crazy.
She really just powered up just to flex.
she's just using her counter right now.
This is the equivalent of Gojo showing off in the
choice.
first season of JJK.
I brought this here, which is why you have to go. Now.
We can't just leave you.
They want the Avatar, not us.
And you've given us something far more valuable in return.
Hope.
A reason to believe again in the Avatar.
They're like, well, oh, thank you.
See, at least Aang has some respect.
We gotta talk.
Whoa.
Listen, I wish we had more time.
I wish summer camp was forever, babe.
I do too. Thank you, Sokka, for bringing the world to me.
What?
Whoa! Yeah. Okay. Good for them. They fit a lot of relationship into a very little bit of episode. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the stakes are different.
Yeah, a lot higher for them in this one.
And he's supposed to be how old?
He's the oldest.
Sokka's 15.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that is totally par for the course.
So this means you don't want to go home anymore?
I'll let you guys have all the fun.
He's like, I'm meeting girls on this tour. This is crazy.
All right, north it is then.
Yeah.
We just got to get there before the firebenders catch up to us.
The waterbending masters there are the best in the world. They could train you.
So don't worry, kid. You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Katara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
Another
Momo.
flying ball of fur.
Really?
If your highness had been more forthcoming earlier, we might have avoided this misunderstanding. I hope we can put this behind us.
Don't tell anyone about the Avatar.
But of course, I fully understand the sensitive nature of this information.
We would be honored to have your partnership and your loyalty.
Believe me, there is nothing more important than knowing where to place my loyalties.
Shady.
Oh man.
To your supreme eminence.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
The world. I have news for
This is how he
you
gets his
of a crucial
promotion.
Nature. I have witnessed these events with my very eyes. That is why I can report an astounding development. One that could change the future of the Fire Nation.
Oh, he's hot.
The Avatar has returned.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's tank. Yeah.
I'm vibing with that.
He's
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys moved further or closer from this? Like, how, do you like it more
I-
or less? Like,
I still have a lot of issues with it, but I'm becoming more accepting of whatever it is.
I love the spectacle they did just now with Avatar Kyoshi.
No, that looked great. No,
That-
seriously, the
it
bending was fantastic.
Looked great.
It looked cool.
Felt great, and it felt like it fit for this show. But I just don't know because like it feels like it takes away from Aang. It's like when that happens in the show, it's just like she shows up, she speaks, and she's gone.
It's true.
And so like it feels like they took a moment away from Aang. And like that's like 2 moments I feel like we've already taken away from him.
On the flip side, I do love the aspect of giving this powerful woman more power.
Yes.
So that part in a vacuum is cool.
like centering her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aang is excited to learn new bending whenever he gets the chance. Whenever Katara and him are first learning water bending, that's more so his idea than hers.
They're writing a completely different TV show. So
They
I
are.
think we need to like it's our expectations for the progression of the plot are definitely not being met more and more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from now on, it seems like it's just raveling. It's different plot points pulled from a different TV show to make a new one.
I
You know what
think
mean?
I can accept that. The thing in this episode that I have a hard time accepting is specifically Suki and Sokka's relationship and the message that it sends. This guy walks into her life and then suddenly he's shown her the world. Doesn't that sound like some like toxic like messaging? Like what?
That's the thing that I had the most friction with this episode was that
before the show started, I had heard that they were removing Sokka's sexism because they were like, we don't need that. And it's like, why do we need that in a show? I think this episode showed why we needed it to just stay the way it was.
Yes.
Because by removing Sokka's sexism, sure, maybe you made him kinder to like less sexist, just that. But
the show's messaging is more sexist.
Because now you're making it to where like, okay, yeah, let's inverse it. So now let's make Suki the problem. It's like, that's so... Ooh.
Not that Suki's necessarily a problem.
They made her a problem. No.
No, she ate. I loved her. I just hated the situations they put her in when it came to Sokka, because why was she stalking him? Why was she learning from him, kind of thing? It should be Sokka's the inexperienced, inept one who, because of having to be the man in his village, comes in and is like, I'm really strong. I'm way stronger. I don't want to learn girls fighting techniques. And then Suki is like, it's just fighting techniques and we're better.
The point seemed to be that she was like Ariel. When she said the words, "You showed me the world," that was like,
oh God.
It was like, well, what are you talking?
Let's be less sexist by making the women more meek.
I didn't Google this before, so I don't exactly know the intentions of the creators when they set forth on that episode, but I would say that widely, I think people saw that as an opportunity for Sokka to be faced with the idea that he has this opinion about women that is wrong, and he faces that by getting his butt kicked by a girl, and then he trains from her or trains under her, and like that is like that's like an arc for him.
Yeah, humbling.
And so they just kind of took out the fact that existed, which just that being the premise and the crux of the episode was the only thing undergirding what was there that we liked, the relationship and all that stuff. You took out the core of it.
And it also makes him respect Katara more later on.
Right.
Seeing that, the reason that I am able to go on and be strong is because I had you instead of mom.
Yeah.
Now, we did have a good moment where I think Sean pointed it out. Katara gets to look up to Suki a little bit whenever she's kind of telling off Sokka. And so we get that moment where Katara's like looking at him. She's like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that was an option.
We can do that. So hopefully we do get that feisty Katara by the end of the season. And maybe they're just kind of like setting her path off a little bit differently.
And they're just standing there following them around while Sokka's shooting a shot at. Like, whoa.
I do think that this had more moments of fun, at least. Like, this episode was definitely the improvement that I was looking for.
I agree. I enjoyed this
episode.
I did good.
Also, I loved everything Zuko and Iroh related this episode.
I actually had some issues with that whole thing. First of all, let me just say, the actor who's playing Zuko is really working well with what he's being given. Like, I think he is someone who understands the character of Zuko, right? But the Zuko that they're presenting in the show is not so angry.
Yeah, I feel like in the cartoon, every third scene with Zuko in it is him yelling and smashing stuff. You know what I mean?
He's fucking
He
mad.
did do that.
And the opening scene was great.
Yeah, we do have some moments where he really flames up, but like very quickly we've gotten him kind of settling in with that. I know that's way later, but when does he join the gang?
Third season.
That's the third season, late third season.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like we're in the early part of his character development, but like we're way too early to the next stage.
There's a speech that Iroh gives where he tells Zuko that pride is not the opposite of shame. Humility is the only antidote to shame. Pride is actually the source of your shame. He's expressing that shame through anger, usually. One thing that they did in this episode is they had Zhao destroy the village and not Zuko. And part of the things in the future that Zuko feels shameful about is the damage that he's caused the people around him, including that moment where he burns down that entire village.
Yeah.
So they kind of took that character moment away from Zuko in the future to like reflect on that. I'm sure he also almost hurt Katara, so they could. I mean, he was about to kill Katara.
I think he's got plenty to be ashamed of, and I think maybe they are lessening like the difficulty that you have to get over to like accept him again. Because you know, in a cartoon, it's very easy for me to accept the idea that Zuko, like, you know, at one point was like literally like trying to kill everyone. He's like going to do a massacre. You know what I mean? And then later on, he's like one of the good guys, and he's changed. You know what I mean? I can accept that because it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
If it was like the real world, real life, I would never accept that a like leader of a people group was doing massacres of a village and then changed their ways and then should still be allowed to be in charge. Like, I wouldn't accept that in the real world. So we're bridging that to some degree in this show. Like, they're trying to make the relationships more romantic and a little bit more intimate, a little more real. They're trying to make the violence a lot more violent, and they're trying to make the stakes, the internal stakes for the characters more real.
That's true.
But I don't think that they really hit the mark on that part for me. I don't think they really hit the mark on the relationships as much as so far the way they're presenting that one romance. I think maybe it's hard to tell whether they're trying to cut off the idea of a romance between Katara or Aang, because I think if you don't know any better, that it does leave open the idea that Katara and Aang might develop a relationship. They might have their secret tunnel moment, whenever that comes up.
Oh, man.
Well,
I don't know.
We can only keep watching to find out.
Well, you know what? I know this show is the most controversial thing that's going to happen this year. Nothing else big happening in 2024.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, drop the like, drop a comment, tell us how wrong we were or how right we were. And if you want to see more, Patreon.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, yeah, do
for
that.
YouTube.
Yes.
You don't have to pay us to see more. It's okay.
All right.
All right, kids.
On to the next one.
Goodbye.